Dirt Connections is right here, right now. Dirt Connections, the professionals.
Good morning. I'm in Woodbridge, Virginia, and I'm going to get started on the new pool demo job. It's a little cold out here. Anyway, we pumped out the water. It's a big pool, and it's shoot, I think it's, what is today? Wednesday. So I had to gain access through here. So that took a bit of work. I got to pull this bush out of here. And I'm going to smash the bottom of this pool and the sides at least 36 inches below grade, and then invite the inspector to come out and verify that I did the job correctly so water can migrate through the bottom. Today, I want to terminate these swimming pool filter lines and the electric. So that's all done. And prep the site for the big machine to come in. And that's where we stand today. So we're gonna get this all prepped out. Then I gotta get stabilization sheet. I gotta get some straw mat and straw, good grass seed not from Home Depot, from my landscape supplier. And then we're going to, after we got the inspection, truck in some dirt with my skid loader. So let's get this thing out of here and get the diving board out of here. And we'll be pretty close to prepped and ready to go for the big excavator and hammer. I'll report back later. Many, many thanks. Okay, I had to open up this fence. It was all screwed down tight. There was a gate, you couldn't open it. I had to take down 2 posts. And the problem I see is when I get the big machine or either machine in here, I gotta go over that deck, so that's gonna get smashed. There's no way around it. I can't swing over there. That's gonna wreck more fence. So I'm gonna come in through here. I got the deck out of the way, the fence out of the way. Now I'm gonna move on to the pump, terminate that. And we're making progress, and that's a great thing. Okay, ran out to this job site, the new pool demo job in Woodbridge. I pulled the pump and the filter, capped the lines, plumbing lines and the electrical. I loaded all the debris and stuff, the pump, the filter, diving board on my truck to take to the dump. I prepped the site, opened up the fence, built a little ramp. What else did I do? I don't know. I'm just kind of prepped. I'm just prepped here for bringing in the big hammer and laying waste to everything I see. I'm going to smash that concrete in the bottom and the sides 36 inches below grade. I'm going to take that tarp when I get the hammer over here so I can reach over there and get it. It's too heavy to drag it from over there, and I can't put the machine on the deck. That would be uncool. So yeah, we did good. Yeah, I got everything I need here. Dropping the machine. Yeah, we've done good. I know how much dirt I need over here. I'm going to do some additional grading over there, 40 by 70 feet at a depth of 3 foot. What's not to love? Everything is good. All right then. Good googa mooga. I'll report back later when I do some more work. Good morning, Woodbridge, Virginia. We're out here, we're gonna do the pool demo job. So I got this big excavator here with a 1,000-pound breaker. so I can go ahead and smash that concrete. So today is the day to break concrete so I can pass inspection tomorrow. With passing inspection, then I can go ahead. I have permission to backfill. So we're gonna get back to work. I'm gonna drop off this straw mat here and cover it with a tarp so that we have it on site after I've done my grading. Well, we were doing okay and I got that big machine in that pool, and that was tricky, man. It's really dicey. There's not much room here. Anyway, at least I got in there safe. But we're started rocking and rolling, and I got a little leak in the hydraulic line there, so I shut her down and we're good to go for now. Let me talk to the customer. We got a heck of a job here. I got that machine in there. We're working. Busted hydraulic line. Called in for service. I'm on hold for now. Anyway, I'll report back a little bit later. Thank you. Well, I was making progress. It was tricky. It was real tricky. But I can't get over here because of the deck. So I broke that concrete there and made a little ramp and walked myself in there. Then I was doing a little hammering down here in the water, and the hydraulic line sprung a leak, so I'm on hold. No worky. I only got an hour worth of work in. So the guys will be out here by 4 o'clock today. The machine's off rent. Sunbelt Rentals is great. Nancy and Terrell, Lorton, Virginia. They will take care of you. So I'm going to do some other work here with my skid loader, and we'll start again tomorrow with the machine. And now that I did that hard part, I'll be able to swing that boom on the sides and bust that. I want to get 36 inches below grade. I want to break the concrete flat work out here. Oops, man, a lot of trip hazard. Good googa-mugga, almost bit the dust. But my Bruce Lee balance kept me from falling down. Anyway, so I'll bust the edges, 36 inches below grade, fold that in, bust this flat work so I can fold that in. I want holes in the bottom. Any of you do-it-yourselfers, look, please make sure you break the concrete in the bottom. If you don't, and you put dirt in here, you're just going to have a quicksand pit. You got to make holes so that the water goes down into the earth below the pool. Please. Then, once I got the concrete folded in there, I can go ahead and put my stabilization sheet down. A black geotextile woven fabric, and I'll start trucking in some dirt, compacting it with my machine and tamper, and then get it to grade. I'm going to respect the existing elevations that I have here. And then you know, this is trash, this deck, but the customer and I talked about it. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do here for this fence for the customer. Anyway, that's my life in Woodbridge, Virginia, and I'm loving it. So I'll report back later. I hope everyone has the most perfect, greatest day. Many thanks. Okay, we got the new hydraulic line installed right here. New fittings. Had a leak there too, and I got my protective this is a protective, no, this one doesn't have it. This is just a heavy duty hydraulic line with a protection. See, this is the protection part. I don't know. Well, anyway, that's what they put on there, so we should be good to go. And then we filled up the hydraulic fluid. So we're 100%, we're gonna go back to work. Making progress. Well, I'm in the machine, and I just wanted to show that I really did break the bottom of that pool up. you want to do that so that the water can migrate through to the water table. You do not want to put dirt inside a pool that doesn't have the bottom busted out. That will lead to a big problem. So I'm going to continue to break the bottom of the pool for my customer. Then I'm going to jump to the edges and bring that down about 36 inches and fold that in to the pool. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. I got a lot done, but today is going to be tricky. I got to break that concrete from the inside and fold it into that hole. And I'm doing my best to mitigate any damage to the deck. The customer and I spoke to about this issue. I'm not really sure how it's tied in, but when you break that concrete, invariably you get some damage to the deck. So we're going to do the best we can. We spoke at our initial meeting. I spoke to him this morning. It's 7:25. I'm going to start hitting the hammer at 7:30. I got the machine warming up. I'm going to move that skid loader out of the way so I can get into here, because I can't. And we're going to rock and roll and do everything I can. Once I got that concrete folded up into that hole, I'm going to level out the material, throw down my stabilization sheet, and be ready to truck in some dirt. Anyway, I got a big hole here. Anyway, I'm going to report back later. Positive thoughts and prayers for everybody. Many, many thanks. Okay, I had success with busting out the edge. So I'm going to get in here with the skid loader and just clean that up a little bit, push it down into this hole. And that way I can go ahead and lay out some stabilization sheet and try and clean this up, level it out a little bit so I can truck in the dirt. But I think I had some good success here. All right, we will report back later. Many thanks. So I just want to show everyone that this is what really happens or can happen when you want to save the deck that's adjacent to the concrete coping. I had a lot of success here. Over here, a little less, getting started. But it looks like the timbers were a little more rotted. Anyway, so I can only do what I can do so that we can protect the deck. They don't want to buy a new deck. I understand. So it can be all mashed down. Then I can bring in the dirt to grade. Okay. This is reality, but not too bad. Here's another perspective of the pool demo job that I've accomplished here. Yeah, we did some good work here. I got a big hole. I'm deep. I'll clean it up and then lay out my stabilization sheet and bring in some dirt and grade and compact. Okay, we're in Woodbridge, Virginia, and I smashed all the concrete in the bottom. I got the sides worked down. I brought in a little bit of dirt that I have stockpiled in the front to kind of level everything down and lock it down into place and get the steel rebar laying down, because man, when you're running the machine on top of that steel, it can whiplash in your face. I don't have an enclosed cab, so mash that down. So I've spoken to the customer and he's happy. The deck didn't get wrecked real bad, little issue here, right? But we talked about that before we signed up on the deal, so not bad. Guess I can broom that later for him when I get to grade. So I need a little bit more with the excavator. The excavator broke down again. One of the fittings on the hammer came loose. So I let Sunbelt know, so I can't run it till they come out and fill up the hydraulic fluid and tighten up that fitting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay out the stabilization sheet so I can start trucking in dirt tomorrow. I don't want dirt today. I want to just tidy up a little bit, be ready 100%. Do a couple little things with the excavator, and I'm golden. Then we can start trucking in dirt tomorrow. Anyway, I'll report back later. Many thanks. Okay. I got it leveled out so I could get the stabilization sheet down close, you know? I just wanted to kind of make it level. Mash down the rebar. I did that by bringing in a little bit of dirt that I had over there to here to level it out. Then I put down the stabilization sheet. I put some rock down on it to hold it down. It's a little windy. And there's a little piece. Gotta put a little rock over there. Anyway, and then we're good to go to bring in some dirt tomorrow. Waiting on Sunbelt to come over here and fix a fitting on the hydraulic line, and that way I can run it a little bit more. All right, I'll report back later. Thank you. Pool demolition job in Woodbridge. I backfilled all the dirt after I put in the stabilization sheet. I graded it really tight with compactable fill, unscreened fill dirt, right? Walked the property, picked up some rocks, threw them away, still a couple. Put down my seed and my straw. I use my handy dandy, what do you call it? Seed spreader. That way I get consistent spreading of the material, the seed, right? Get good coverage. I got the good seed from the supply shop. And so we're just going to move on to the approach area and tidy that up. I got the straw mat in the middle, and I use regular straw on the sides because of a unrectangular shape. And I'm ready for inspection tomorrow. Anyway, this part, I got to do some more on the front side. I'll report
Woodbridge,
back later.
Virginia.
Thanks. There you have it, folks. We passed inspection. Inspector's happy. We came here, brought my excavator with a 1,000-pound hammer, smashed this concrete pool, made holes in the bottom, wrecked the sides, folded the concrete patio and other rubble into the pool, installed stabilization sheet, trucked in and tracked in compactable fill, mashed it down real good, graded the surface area nice and compacted it, applied seed, brought in my straw mat, stapled it to the ground, installed regular straw to the irregular sides of the area. My inspector was happy. I got water flowing out of here. I'm a little high in the middle, so she breaks that way and breaks this way. And we're golden. So I got a punch list to do, build my customer a little gate, pick up the trash, clean the driveway, tidy up a couple other things, and we're done. So the heavy lifting is done. Now it's the detail work. And I just want to say thank you, Katie. Thank you, Sean, for giving us the job and let me do my job and being so supportive throughout this, little project. I'm really, really grateful. So, again, just thank you for giving us a job and working with me.
Dirt Connections is right here, right now. Dirt Connections, the professionals.